Oh my goodness, like my heart is glowing right now. I've been dreaming about this for ages. Better Diana. Depending on how we look at it.
Is it the mustache? Who knows?
Let's go. Okay. Oh my goodness. I feel like all the art and all of the cards is gonna be amazing. Aloof Travelers. When I'm summoned, both players draw one, then your opponent discards their highest cost card. The highest cost card. That can be a champion. It can be a spell, it can be a unit. This card is super interesting. I feel like it's gonna be very toxic to play against it. But I also dislike. I also like that it inhibits really stupid combo decks. I mean, wait. This card's actually really good. 4 mana, 3/4, and it gives you 1 card advantage in hand. Both draw 1. They discard 1. So it's basically like 4 mana, 3/4, draw 1, except the reverse effect. Hey, it's solid. Honestly, it's solid. And if we're in a combo-heavy meta, it might even be insanely strong. And it's in PNZ. Okay. Nice. Okay, let's look at the other stuff. Ava Achiever. Not a champion card, but an epic. Ava Achiever. Sick pun. When I'm summoned and end round, plant 3 poison Puffcaps and ready. Yes! Let's go! Let's go! I was waiting for Puffcap support for so long. Like, the only new thing we ever got since release was Hexcore Foundry. And now it's getting crazy. Oh my goodness, I love this. I absolutely love this. Mono, yeah, you can only play this in PNZ plus Bandle City then. Look at her stats. I don't care. I honestly don't care. Of course, it would be better if she was a landmark or something, but any Puffcap support I'm happy about. Oh, this is also gonna mean that that Puffcaps are not gonna be the only traps. There we go, entrapments. We'll get to that in a second. Let's go side by side. Lecturing Yordle. When I'm summoned or attack, create a fleeting poison dart in hand. 4 mana, 3/5 is already a solid stat line. It's good against tempo decks. Can usually trade off with 2 or 3 of their units. Poison dart, here it is. They want to anything and plant 3 poison Puffcaps on random cards in the enemy deck. Slow speed though. So this is not a card... You can main deck this. This has a common tag. This is just good, isn't it? This would be so good with kegs as well, but I think you would pair this with PNZ for obvious reasons. This also has 6 synergy with Puffcap Peddler. It's a 1 mana spell and you shuffle 6 caps overall. So I'm not sure if you're main decking this as a 3-off, but as a fleeting copy of this, it's really, really good. This is probably just gonna be better Chomp Wump. Oh, I'm so happy that we're getting Puffcap supports. It's insane. Puffcap Pop, 2 mana, 2/2 quick attack. Oh my goodness, like my heart is glowing right now. I've been dreaming about this for ages. Plant 3 poison Puffcaps on random cards in the enemy deck. Quick attack. Quick attack, that's interesting. So in PNZ, Bandle City, as of right now, we don't really have access to combat tricks. Which means it's gonna be tough to make this unit survive. The only one would be Rising Spell Force. Better Diana. Depending on how we look at it. Also, can we please appreciate the card art for a second? Suit Up. Yeah, Suit Up is cute on this. Samoa Scout. Wait, that's a Feyfolk behind it, right? Yeah, it is. When I'm summoned, if you've added 2+ cards to your hand this game, grant me +1/+0 and elusive. 4 mana, 4/2 elusive, vanilla, conditional. It doesn't look that strong on paper. I don't think this is gonna be too strong. The card art is amazing, but I think it's not gonna see too much play. Oh, it's also this round. That's absolutely true. You're the newbie. 3 mana, 3/2. When I'm summoned, if you've added 2+ cards to your hand this round, grant me +1/+2. Do you remember pre-nerf Badger Bear? This is basically a very bad version of pre-nerf Badger Bear. I'm not sure about this. It depends on how easy it's gonna be to add cards to your hand. Like, it's not gonna work well in combination with stuff like Chump Wump because that already takes 4 unit mana. So the power level of those 2 cards is gonna depend a lot on what other cards get added. Okay, now it gets interesting though. Entrapment, main deckable, 2 mana burst. Pick 1 of 3 units or spells from the enemy deck and plant 3 poison. Okay, so you cannot put this on champions. Wait, no, you can, right? They count as units. It doesn't say followers. Yeah, this is a hard counter to stuff like Go Hard and Karma. But you will only want to play that very, very late. And I also think that it only puts the Puffcaps on the current copies that you have in deck and not on the ones that are gonna get shuffled into the deck later on. So I honestly don't think this is all that good. It's 2 mana, up to 9 Puffcaps. And if you hit something that your opponent tries to tutor, it's actually solid. But apart from that, it's the same reason you don't main deck Mushroom Clouds. I don't think this is going to see a lot of play. Okay, Entrapment is shown 3 times for no reason. They are all doing the exact same thing, right? 1 of 3 units, 1 of 3 spells. Oh, you can choose between units or spells. So it is a very, very reliable Go Hard counter. Because they don't run too many spells. What's PNZ? Piltover and Zaw in the region. So Poison Dart we already looked at. Sump Fumes. Deal 2 to a unit if you've added 2+ cards. Deal 3 to it instead. 3 mana. This card could be good. I mean, it's somewhere in between a Mystic Shot and a Get Excited without discount cost. Or like a Gotcha without the... Yeah, same thing. Like, if this is easy to achieve, adding 2+ cards this round, then this card is going to be solid. But in a nutshell, like right now, it doesn't fit any deck at all. Yeah, can't go face, and that's a good point. Running is hard. Can't go face and conditional. And in Puffcap stacks, you very often want to go face. So that's an issue. And the last one, stinky one. Last breath. Create a copy of me in the enemy deck with 2 poison Puffcaps attached. Oh my goodness, I love all of these cards. Not only because of additions to the Puffcaps archetype, but also how disruptive they are to linear combo decks. Right? I feel like combo decks were always the most problematic decks in LOR because it was so unfun to play against them. And now you can fight fire with fire and make it even more unfun for them to play combo decks. This is only a PNZ card. Yeah, but I mean, realistically, you would only want to play this in Puffcaps with PNZ and Bandle City, right? This is like that Ephemeral Spectre thing, just a bit different. Also, 1 mana 2/1 is a stat line that this archetype needs. I think this might be a staple in Puffcap decks. Man, finally Teemo is getting a bit of a power spike. He's been falling more and more behind the more the game in general has been power crept. And now he finally gets support. Okay, this is... I'm not sure if I've ever been this delighted about a batch of new cards. I'll be quite honest with you. I think the last time I was this happy about new cards was when I saw Hexcore Foundry and realized how insanely good it would pair with Teemo. I think they added the shroom damage per round start when they designed this. Not quite sure what you mean, to be quite honest. Time to type day 3 in the URL. I don't think it's gonna work. Six cards. That's all we know. Yeah, this is hype though. So this one is a very tough one to judge. Aloof Travelers is mainly gonna depend on the meta, but even if not, I mean, it's a 4 mana 3/4. It's a very useful stat line. And plays with card advantage. The question is, you would want to play this in kind of a control deck yourself, in a rather slow deck. And is there gonna be like a Bandle City PNZ type of decks that wants to play slowly? Maybe with that landmark? With that Bandle City landmark that instantly wins the game? Maybe there's a future there. So I feel like Ava and Lecturing Yordle is gonna be auto-include in Puffcap decks. And the 1-drop is gonna be auto-include. Maybe also main deck Poison Darts. I could definitely see this happening. Puffcap Pup is a trickier one. I'm not quite sure about this one yet. And if it's really that much stronger than a card like Clump of Wumps or whatever it's called, the other 2-drop. And Entrapment is also just gonna be a meta call. So this one I think depends on if stuff like Go Hard is prevalent in the meta. Swole Scout, Newbie, and Fumes are all gonna depend on how easy it is and how consistently you can add 2+ cards to your hand. I think all of them are not gonna be very good, but it's too early to say. Maybe Bandle City has some good combat tricks. If that's the case, then Pup is really good, and it also makes Teemo stronger. Because what Teemo is usually lacking is good protective tools. Hexcore Foundry meets the +2+ criteria. Are you sure? It's not very intuitive that draw a card counts as add card to your hand. Can nearly level Teemo on round 2. Hey, not quite. I mean, okay, you could level him, but you can't play him and level him, that's for sure. Foundry auto activates. So you think that drawing a card generally also counts? So that you also... like, that all of these basically, the counter starts at 1 because you draw a card at the start of the round? If that's the case, then all of these cards do become better than what I imagined it, like what I valued them as. Is that confirmed by a dev, or is that just your guys' opinion? Yeah, then it does have synergy with Travelers as well. That's a good point. Shadowverse has the same mechanic. Maybe. Like, if that's the case, then at least the card like Some Fumes is gonna get better. I still don't think you'd play Some Fumes over Get Excited in a Foundry deck, though. Because you're not really lacking discard fodder if you got Foundry online. Then this is just ideally a 3-mana 4/4, which of course is good but not game-breaking, and this is also like okay but not crazy good. Oh man, I love it. I'm excited. Very much excited for this. Yeah, but as of right now, the only thing that the Teemo Bandle City deck is lacking is the access to good combo tricks, especially protective combo tricks. Like mana efficient, they would mainly have to be. Like be on the level of Shaped Stone or Troll Chant or Sharp Sight or something like that. Because in a Foundry Bandle City deck, it's gonna get very easy to draw a lot of cards, but you want all of those cards you draw to be cheap. Wonder what other traps they might bring to the game. Yeah, that's also a very good question. Oh, Caitlyn is probably gonna have some type of trap. Which region is Caitlyn gonna end up in? She's PNZ, I suppose? So maybe they will actually add those Yordle traps. I'm pretty sure Caitlyn's traps are called something with Yordle, right? What is it called? Yordle Snap Trap. I could see this be Caitlyn's signature card, for example, or at least one of the supporting cards in her package. It's gonna be interesting how they design this. This could be something like, if my opponent draws this, they can't attack this turn, or the card that gets drawn can't be played for a few turns. If it's locked like an artifact, for example. Or like, if I draw this, my board gets stunned or whatever. Something like that. But all of this is speculation, of course. But intuitively, it would make sense that that would be the most likely other traps, right? That they would add. Traps on enemy cards are doubled when activated. And I mean, it would make sense because it would also, if Caitlyn is PNZ, then the support cards are also going to be PNZ. It's going to add even more to this PNZ Bandle City deck, which would maybe not be a full-on Puffcap deck, but like a Puffcap plus other traps hybrid. All the traps and the art from the Yordles look exactly like Yordle Snap Traps. Which cards have traps in them, though, in their art? Kate was just leaked. She is a 0 mana 11/17 quick attack with attack obliterate. So it would basically be the Watcher plus quick attack even. As if the Watcher ever needed quick attack. This one has Yordle Snap Traps? You mean these things? With the cupcakes in them? They're the Yordle Snap Traps? Mobilytics have the full art? Let's go. Let's do this. Yo, Shihu's on a pyramid. Abusing moderator privileges again, I see. See the latest blah blah blah. Isn't this Ava running away here? Oh, they're running away from this thing. This is Feyfolk, and these are also Yordles, right? This is also Ava. She's just gonna be in just about every card art, right? Oh, and this is also a Yordle Snap Trap then, I see. Oh, okay. So it has a Puffcap with cream and a cherry on it because Yordles are addicted to mushrooms. That's freaking amazing. Newbie is on the right. Isn't that Ava though, or is that a different kind of... I freaking love this. So they're basically disabling the traps, collecting them. Oopsie, my bad. Oh, and they're all worried about the pup because it jumped onto a... What is this even? Like a corrupted Puffcap? It's raining like broken Puffcaps. Okay, this one's rather straightforward. Same here. Hitting some Bilgewater dude in the neck. So this one's so stinky that the other ones even can't handle it. Man, these card arts are amazing. They just remind me of like childhood cartoons. What the hell is this furball? Twitch soon? Yeah, that's true. Twitch kind of makes sense with all of these Womp characters, right? Aloof travelers. So I could also easily see more Feyfolk being added this expansion. They seem to be very close to Bandle City and to the Yordles. Entrapment, also rather straightforward. Oh, this is just a zoom in on Caitlyn's traps, apparently. Oh, this I want to see. Oh, I thought he was jumping out of a portal. He's just like jumping away or getting flown by his own explosion. And this is the Swole Yordle, right? The one with the sunglasses. And this is the 3-drop, the 3-mana 4/4/1. And this is probably Ava. Teemo Heisenberg skin. Yes, please. Yes, please. Also the doggo. Right, that's the pup in the front. Right here. Yeah, the whole gang is here too. Oh, I see. Wait. We got the Feyfolk here. We got this whole crew. And then this Puffcap explodes unintentionally, probably. And everyone runs away. So it's a little storyline in the level up animation. That's amazing design. The art is really well done. So Fizz is the one... This is the only one where I feel like it's a bit of a downgrade. Like, the ocean is really beautiful and well made, but Fizz himself looks cooler in the original art, I think. Also, the staff is really nice. And leveled Fizz is just a bit like... What the hell is going on here? Yeah, the shark looks scary though. Wait, what about Lulu and Heimer? Are they getting an update? But it's not out yet? No, that was just for the region tag, right?